Alright guys, we're here. Let me real quick get my dubby link, and we're gonna chuck that into the stream. There we go. Nice and easy. Just have that there. Now this is the first time I've done a stream like this, so may not be the best. So I'll just stay here for now, I guess. Wait for people to join, because it's pretty cool to stream. Yo, Pickle Guy, how you going? I need to get a shareable link for my stream. Probably copied. Discord. Video updates. Live archiving run now. Perfect. Now Jimmy's in stream. I could chuck it in self promo though. That guy wants people to join. I'm gonna do it too. Got some cats. Look at these cats, guys. Right. I think, yeah, so Jettset was an 80s glam metal band. They're really good actually, so it's surprising they didn't make it bigger. If you haven't seen my actual video, hold on, let me go, let me go to my channel here. Okay, it was my birthday the other day. We got my code for the drink that no one saw. That's not important. That's not what we're here for. We're here for these two videos. This is the whole album, and this one is my little deep dive into it. Basically, this is just like my little basic deep dive into the band. Since I made this video, we've more than tripled what we had. Because this video here, we got the cameraman and editor of the music video. He reached out to me, gave me all the sort of stuff. He gave me videos, pictures, recordings, so much more stuff than we already had. Stuff we didn't know existed, actually. So here was the Dropbox I was added into when I first reached out to the band members. You know, it's got the songs. It's got 1, 2, 3 demos. The rest of these are on the album. These 3 were separate to the album. They were recorded live. Coliseum was a studio demo. So it didn't make it onto the actual album. If we go here, make that bigger. Basically, when I made the video, we head up to here, and now we've got all of this extra stuff. There's concerts, there's previously unknown songs and covers, there's all of this. They did a Paranoid cover, Taking Care of Business cover. There's setup and rehearsal videos that we didn't know about. Those are huge. Like, actually huge. You know, an hour worth of videos, basically, of stuff that no one knew existed except for the cameraman. So I think we're gonna start off. I would like to show a cover, but I don't know if it'll be copyright striked. So we're gonna do. Where is it? Am I blind? We're looking for a certain song. That's not a cover. Have we got it in here? Nope. I seem to have misplaced the song. Anyways, go to here. We'll just open this up in a live server because this is my little website that I've got to archive it. So this is pretty cool. We've got the songs, we've got the live demos, track list, little images of the stuff from the band. Over here, there's that poster. It's a, pretty cool poster. Over here, we've got, this is more stuff I was sent. Just, generic. The poster here, poster. And now we get interesting. That's a picture of the band in front of a plane. That's pretty cool. That's pretty insane for a underground 80s hard rock band. They got the CD cover, the CD insert, but not the CD. Keep that in mind. I've yet to see someone with the CD. Someone sold it on eBay in 2022 for $170 US. That's a lot of money for a CD. Now, I've been in contact. Physical albums are rare. Thanks to the band's cameraman David, I've got 2 full live shows, multiple previously unknown songs and covers. Now the interesting thing is, David from the band, he told me that there was 16 original songs. We only have 11. Even including the 2 covers that we know of. If he was counting those as songs, that's 13. There's still 3 more unknown Jettset songs. Or 5 more. Depends if he's counting. Yeah, thanks to Thanks to David, we know Jettset covered Paranoid by Black Sabbath and Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. These covers are huge because they highlight the band's influences and also prove how they could take, classic rock tracks and give them their own style. I also uncovered the previously unknown track, Magic Powers of Love. You can listen to it here. So basically, this has just got all the videos I've got. Boys Will Be Boys official video. Pretty self-explanatory. It's the music video used all throughout the video I made a while ago. Just really good music if we're talking about it. I'm gonna sound up with it. Okay, now, back to it, right? We've got that one. Magical Powers of Love. This is a previously unknown original song by Jettset. I did not know about this until I was sent it in the video by Dave. The quality is really bad. This was from 1987. That is peak, okay? That is a really good song. We would not have known about that at all if it weren't for Dave. Like, literally, there was no way to know that was real. None of the band members said anything about it, and yet it exists. And this is just the stuff we know about. There could very much be so much more that we just don't know about. For all we know, back in 1984, they had 3 more original songs that we've never heard of, no one knows about at all. Now I'm promoting my stream again. Now I want to take a quick break. I want to say, see this little thing down the bottom here? Use code BURNING333 for 10% off your W Energy order. Genuinely really good. I enjoy it. I'm literally drinking it right now. I've got a shaker. Hope you can hear that. I have the Japanese soda flavor. It's a crisp and smooth Kyoto-inspired drink. It's very good. 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. One serving is 1 scoop. So, you know, for $40 US, you can get 30 servings of drink. That's pretty good. If I'm being honest. 30 servings. Let me 30 servings of a drink for $40. That's just over $1 each. So get in here, get some, at least click the link, get some referrals in, make it look like I'm doing my job. Maybe some sales if you're interested. Because I got this and a shaker for $48 US, which is really good. Anyways, let's head back over here. We're not going to watch the whole things because they're very long and I would like to talk instead of, sitting there. We could do the cover of Paranoid or Taking Care of Business. We might do that one. I'm not sure about the copyright though, guys. So we're gonna have to skip around a wee bit. So they were good. They had good stage presence. They're really good at playing music. You'd hope so. But what? You're following me. What happened? They were good. This is good. They're talking in the song. They've got full on stage presence. Now, I don't know when the band split up. I know it was after 1989. Could have been in 1989. I know they recorded this in 1989. They had a concert at Bakersfield East High School in Bakersfield in 1989, and it's not sure when they broke up, but they started in 1984 and continued on to 1989. That's pretty long for a little project band like this. They got like this is a cover, but this is good. Like they've got their own style and everything. Like, it's not like they were bad at the music they were playing. They were really good. Like, we've got setup videos, after videos. Let's watch this whole thing.
Let's go.
So this is just after they played the Bakersfield show. It's just a little...
Well, did you get some action shots?
Got some action shots.
Do you need some sound effects?
Yeah, okay, so David is the guy getting some action shots. He's the cameraman. He's the guy who edited the music video together. Without David, none of this would exist, by the way. We would not have this. There's literal over an hour 2 hours of footage of Jettset that would never have existed if we weren't for David.
Oh yeah. I was rolling tape on that puppy.
I played bad through my... Lucky we put up that spare.
No shit, was that thing distorting bad?
Yeah. I don't know if you were made overdrive.
I was checking the attenuator, but I turned it way down and he started bad.
See, it's just, you know, this little... all the talking in the back. This is all after the show. We got...
You gotta videotape this.
Huh? Okay.
Look what Mark wrote on the side.
That right there is a poster we don't have a full image of. Okay? If I come over here, this is the best image of that poster we have. At first I thought it was like this one here, but it's not. Look at the difference. So this is another previously unknown poster, specifically for this show, which is insane. Where was I? Back over here.
Hey Holmes! Cruising for I have a Jag. Mark
I drive a Jag.
Hey Holmes, where are you going?
In front of my last name.
Oh, okay, have fun.
Like, this is just them signing, like, fans' posters. There's just more. There's... don't know who that is. Like, it's just this. We got guys on stage packing up. And now this is bits of the music video, just outside. Backstage pass. Yeah, this is just... you know, just messing around, getting some shots. I need to plug my computer in. Hopefully I didn't even realize. Okay, and then there's the setup for the show. Yet again, starts with some generic stuff used to the music video. 40 seconds of that. In concert, Jettset and Shaka Zulu, Friday, December 1st, 7:30, 1989. But I don't know who Shaka Zulu is. They don't come up on Google either. Yep. Anyways. Again, just more shots for the music video.
You gonna put them underneath or we'll just put them on the front corner?
Again, that's in the music video. It's just these guys messing around.
You gotta pull that up then.
Stage guy. Interesting thing about that guy, actually, hold on, I go back.
You gonna put them underneath or we'll just put them on the front corner? Put them underneath.
This guy has a Jettset hat. And later on, he's got a leather jacket with Jettset on the back. Like, these guys had money. It's not like they were just, like, some small band. They literally had money putting into merch and stuff for their crew. Which is insane. I don't even know if Motley Crue did that. You know, yeah, we're just kind of sitting up the stage, doing some little drum solo. They're lifting up the big poster thing. It's just, you know... here's our Jettset hat guy. Look at their little fancy, like, custom guitar case, or bass, whatever that is. Guitar, I think. And then you get on, you know... like, you know, they're just messing around while setting up. Like... look, see, his Jettset branded leather jacket. That's insane. Again, they're all just, you know, basic stage stuff, setting up. Pretty important for a show. Yeah, but we're just setting up, little practice here. Little warm-up. Playing Boys Will Be Boys. Julie, the song. Look at the aura this guy has, by the way. Just, you know, just more practicing, getting some bits of music video here. Here's the little, like, sound meters and stuff in the back, because of course David was the sound guy as well as the camera guy and music video maker. Like, he's just the whole band at this point. Oh, let me get back in there. Oh, let me They're watching TV in the back, doing their hair.
Oh, it's that easy living, Todd. It's that easy living.
Because you want to have a little bit of it, then it looks good. Okay. Now
Mellow out this chunkier and we're out of here.
yeah. What I want you to do is put your hands.
You know, getting okay, good place to pause. They're getting their typical glam look with the fucking awesome hair. Oh, we're not gone too good with the Wi-Fi. Okay, we're good.
When you put your hands over your eyes, just like that.
It's a Todd, man. Yeah.
That's Todd, the original drummer. We're just messing around up here, guys. Look at this. Doing little bits of makeup.
Just halfway, in between, it makes them look bigger, yeah.
I like that. Sounded good.
Listen to those from Wesley all night.
That's the setup. That was the after before that. So that's 40 minutes of before the show footage. And then 40 minutes of the show footage. Like, these are just big shows. Let's just get right in here. Oh, I don't mean to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the big boys? A warm welcome for Jettset!
Look at that, like, aura intro, by the way. So this here, okay, that here is an intro song that I don't know what it is. So yeah, again, that's another thing of Jettset Media that's unnamed, which is insane. And here we get into their song. I forgot what it was. Learn what to say. One of my favorites of their songs, actually. Really good. Okay, so the recording, the audio isn't that good. But that's because it's on a camera in 1989. Maybe 1987, I think. Hold on. No, 1989. Hello, Lab. How you doing? Okay, I don't want to talk too much during the songs, but I just want to point out their stage presence is insane for a band. Like, they didn't make it big. This was probably one of their last shows ever, I think. From when I know because they were together from 1984 to 1989. This is in 1989. Sometime after this show, they broke up. Okay, real quick before this starts, I just want to say, insane. I know I just paused it to basically say the exact same thing, but also I wanted to really quick, not that one. That one can close. I want to get back in here. And I wanted to show you this picture right here. This is a picture of the band on Christmas. I think 1989. I'm not sure. Can't really see. There's no metadata. It's, you know, 20, yeah. The picture was uploaded to a computer in 2022. This picture was definitely not in 2022. Samsung SMG 970. Don't know what phone that is. The source is this PC apparently. But this is the band in the 80s on Christmas. And real quick again, there was this image of the back of the CD with the track list recorded at Powerhouse Studios, produced by Mark Dietrich and Mark Kelly, their band members. All songs written by Mike Thode, and Mark Dietrich, both band members again. This was the insert. This picture's not very good, but it shows you. You know, the band members, what they do. And then this is the front. This is the interesting one, $170 US. This is at the CD-ROM. It was not a CD-ROM. CD-ROMs were made over 10 years after this album. Well, they became available, I think, to the public, I think in 1996. So I don't think this is a CD-ROM. It was made in 1988. But yeah, got all my stuff in here, comments, this is all the stuff I used to the actual video I made a while ago. Down here we got all the songs, well not all of them, there's just the ones that were in the Dropbox when I first got it. That's one we're on now. Okay, before the next one starts, I just want to say, again, their stage presence is insane. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't stand on stage and play 44 minutes worth of songs in a row. I could do maybe one, and then I'd forget the next one. Like, okay, real quick before the next one starts again. I also want to head back to, where is it? This one. This one gives you dates: Saturday, June 18th, Jezebel's nightclub in Anaheim, and then June 25th in the Waters Club in San Pedro, both in California. But you can get the year. I think these are 1988. I think. They could have been 1984 or something, anywhere between there, I think. Could be anywhere between there. But I remember I had the actual year down somewhere. Look at this. They had their 24-hour discount ticket hotline. Small bands did not have that. Why would this band here, Jettset, have a 24-hour discount phone line? Like, that's pretty interesting. They had a Monster of Rock ticket giveaways. I'm pretty sure Monster of Rock was... forgot who it was. It was a big band, though. But yeah, so these were a big band somehow. Like, they weren't a big band. They didn't stay big. They were big locally and then disappeared. Okay, the weird effects and stuff is him recording like that with the camera to get music video shots. This is the same song. I don't know, just a little cut of the cameraman moving around. Why won't this bottom bar go away? Okay, again, real quick before the next one starts. Sorry I keep doing this. I'm gonna get over here. It's my Netlify project. It's kinda um uh it's not working very well. So this is still pretty old. This is the old website I had. This one's public. You can visit this. You can listen to the first 10 songs we knew of just through this. It just plays them. That's in album order, and then extra demos and whatever at the bottom. You got the track list. You got a small bit of an about section. It's not the best. The new one's much better. You got the music video, and then the music video. But so this is the new one, which is too big to upload here. Because as you can see, it's a lot nicer set out, a lot easier to read. You've got your drop down of videos you can pick from instead of the one video at the bottom. It's just simply too big to upload to Netlify, and I can't afford a proper hosting thing, so again, while we're here, just before we go to the next song, we've got the Discogs page that I set up. CD album limited edition. It is limited edition. There was less than 100 ever made. Recorded at Powerhouse Studios. Co-producers. Extremely rare. That's a CDR release. That was not me. It was not a CDR. And then 10 people want it. Someone says they have it. Don't know if we believe that. Who said they have it actually? I've got a rating. That doesn't say that I have it though. So I'm not entirely sure, unless it's this guy. That's actually interesting, actually. Last time I checked, that still said 0. But again, it's just want and rating. My rating doesn't count as a want, because I still have it in my want. Interesting. So someone has this. They're just not selling it, sadly. Alright, back we go. Alright, here's a little bit of a, drum solo in between songs. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just drum solo. And now we get into the next song. With a little editing in between, by the way. This is the same song as it was just starting though. I forgot about that. This is still the same song. It's not raw footage, unfortunately. David didn't have that. Okay, it's quite annoying, but it was for the music video, so unfortunately it's just not the original. insane for a small band, not gonna lie, I agree. The music is so good. I really wish I could get the CD just to have the high quality version of the album songs. But right now, I have it on. I have these two live shows, so this one and the Jezebel's one, burnt onto a DVD, just for archival purposes, obviously. But yeah, I think it's pretty important to keep archiving stuff. Okay, my stream's tweaking out on my computer. My second screen, it's not playing. It's not playing at all. Are we good? My Wi-Fi dying. My Wi-Fi's dying on that computer at least. Okay, this is the song Julie. Good song, very good song. All their songs are good, not gonna lie. Now, I don't know why it says Jan 17th, 1987. It's confirmed by David that this recording was 1989 in Bakersfield High School. Just a, typical camera little mistake thing. My camera literally says it's 2000. I haven't been bothered to set the time, so that's probably what this was. Uh-oh, my Wi-Fi is gone on my other screen. Okay, it's back. We're good. I'm just gonna let this play through for a bit without bugging you guys. My Wi-Fi is definitely struggling on my second computer, my laptop. I'm streaming through my laptop, guys. Now I'm not actually sure if I recognize this song. I kind of forgot. It was a while ago when I went through these. Right now I've got Taking Care of Business, which I'm gonna have to skip for copyright reasons. The song is copyrighted by the originals, obviously. So I don't want to risk getting copyright strike because it's a cover. I'm not sure how it works with covers, so... Here we go, right back to the end of it. Bro, my Wi-Fi speaking. Mine too. This is Jealous Ones, another good song from the album. Annoying cut, but it's fine.
This is my favorite part of the song. I'll tell you what. Don't do that again. Because I like the beginning. And since I'm the lead singer, I get a feeling to bring it down. Real low. Real low. Oh, that's real good. Thank you. You know, Jettset. Let me sing something just one time.
Look at this aura.
Just one.
Look at the holy aura of that just there. Now, boys with boys, bit of editing here. Unfortunately, couldn't get the original, like, unedited video, but it is what it is. This is 40 years old, so. Alright, before the next one, I just want to pause. So that's the song Boys Be Boys. They made the music video over that song using clips from this live show, as well as, I think, a little bit out of the live show, but that's why there's all the weird cuts and stuff in this. It's because David was taking, bits of tape and, like, transferring it over onto, like, a device, whatever. Not entirely sure how to do it. But, he's the cameraman and editor, he knows how to do it. So if that's what he said, that's what happened. Actually, I got an email from him a while ago. I want to find it and read it out. It was very interesting. It had a lot of stuff. Right. Hello, Ben and Grass. Life has been busy as of late. Finally have a chance to sit down and write about the history of Jettset. His recollection of how he met the band is a bit foggy, but he'll give it a try. I could get it up on here, but I'm not sure if he would like that, public information, so I'm just gonna read it out. We'll go over here. We'll have this playing on mute in the background. Right, I met the lead singer of Jettset, Mark, through Long Beach, California friend. She was also an ex-girlfriend. Named name. I'm not gonna say the name, but you know. Jettset was playing a gig in Open Park in Lakewood, California. Another gig we don't know about. So I thought I'd check them out. He was asked to check it out by name. I immediately liked the band and their sound. Now this is where things get foggy. I don't know how or why, but I ended up being their sound guy, which is insane. The guy who ran sound before him, he thinks just wanted a roadie, just wanted to be a roadie for the band, and he was the new. So David was the new guy. He attended many rehearsals and got to know the band and the music quite well. The band chided him because he would wear ear protection, North Sonic earplugs. He remembers that. Pretty impressive. Drum rehearsals. He took it in stride, as I did not want to ruin my hearing, which is absolutely fair. They weren't amused. I guess they thought he was just kind of blocking out the sound completely. Don't know. The guys are so confident in their abilities and in Dave's abilities that when they played venues like Jezebels and Gazaris, they told the house sound man that they wanted me and only me. So they kicked out like the professional guy at big clubs and music venues just for David. That's insane. That ruffled a lot of feathers, obviously. He would be trying to run sound for a show, and I would have the house guy standing over my shoulder yelling stuff at me like, "You need more bass," or "You need more kick in the mix." It got really annoying, as I'm the kind of guy that likes to be left alone so I can concentrate on the job at hand. Fair, me too. It came to a point where he just didn't want to put up with all the hassles anymore. At that point, he bowed out gracefully, but still wanted to be involved with the band in some fashion. That fashion was managing the band. My girlfriend at the time and I came up with the ideas as to how the band should look and sound. That didn't last long, as the guys just snickered at our suggestions. During the winter of 1989, Jettset got booked to do a gig at a high school in Bakersfield, California. That's East High. We know that. Now, since I had my own video business where I shot weddings and since worked at a local O&O TV station, I asked if I could videotape the concert and create a music video that the band could use as a demo tape to sell the band for more gigs. They all agreed and decided to pay me a case of Michael a beer for my time and labor. Fair. Prior to the gig, I had purchased a Magnavox SVHS camcorder I had my eye on to shoot weddings with. Unfortunately, I didn't take the time to really learn all the bells and whistles of the camcorder, and you can see it in all the raw stock of the gig. Yeah. December 29th finally came. We all loaded up into the vans and truck and made our way to Bakersfield. The raw stock camera video pretty much gives an idea of what went on prior to and including the gig. So I'll spare all the gig details and move on to what I was tasked with. Editing the music video for the song Boys Be Boys. Oh, there's so much more. We're gonna have to replay this video, guys. Okay, my plan was to do a cuts on the music video since I did not want to tie up some of the video equipment at work. First thing on my list was to view all 2+ hours of the video that I shot. I wanted to watch the full Boys song, Boys Be Boys, and look for any fun shots of the band. Next, I wanted to record the studio audio recording of Boys Will Be Boys to Betacam SP, which is the videotape format that the TV station I worked for used. But I had a problem. I had no audio cables that would go from my consumer camcorder to the broadcast beta deck at work. My solution was to have one of the maintenance engineers at work make me an audio cable to do the skip. So that's aura right there, guys. He just got this engineer at his work to make a completely new type of cable. Oops, I skipped a step. Before I could do the SVHS to Betacam's transfer, I needed to transfer Boys from the master audio cassette I got from Mark Daytree to SVHS, which was no problem for me as I plugged the audio out from my cassette player into the audio from in on my camcorder. So there is a master audio cassette somewhere in the world that has the studio album on. Now I had viewed all of the video and had the audio for Boys transferred to my editing master tape. Next step was to transfer all of the raw stock video from my camcorder to Betacam for my source tapes. No problem there. Just hook up the camera to the deck, hit record and play, and sit back and QC the dubbing process. Next up, editing. But there's one problem. The studio version and live version of Boys was way out of sync. Reason being, the live version was played much faster due to the adrenaline of performing live. What to do? I know, I'll transfer the master video of the concert to a 1-inch videotape. then transferred the video only to an Ampex VPR3 1-inch videotape machine. From there, I slowed the playback on the VPR3 to 91%. Every time I had a close-up of any boys' guitar work by Mick or vocals by Mark or Todd, which really wasn't many shots, I used the slowdown video from the VPR3. The editing process took about 4 or 5 late nights at my job. After the editing was finished, I did dub the edited master tape back to VHS tape. I had about 2 dozen copies for the band to keep and pass out to prospective clients. Anyway, that's my short history of Jettset. After the tapes are done, I retired from the band as I had my career to think about. First off, 2 dozen copies of the VHS music video. Many of those probably destroyed, whatever, water damage, houses burning down, offices flooded, burning down, whatever, companies liquidation, thrown away. There's still the possibility that these VHS tapes are out there in some op shop in California. Thanks to you, I've been able to reach out to Mick and Mark. For that, I am very grateful. It's cool to see those two carrying off the music, as Mick is in a REO tribute band named REO Dreamwagon, and Mark is in a Journey tribute band named Journey USA Band. Yeah, that was insane to read, by the way. It also took like 7 minutes, so now we can finish that. We can finish this video now, guys. I just wanted to quickly chuck that in before we got to here.
We got one that starts out a little slow, but I think it's real good.
Want Duppy Energy, by the way. Code Burning333, 10% off. Also, real quick, I just restarted it. I want to point out that they have their own. Okay, we'll go from here. I just want to point out they have their own like Jettset branded drum.
We got one that starts out a little slow, but I think it's real good.
I think this is Coliseum. And this is only you, actually. It's not Coliseum. Alright, there's one more song, and it's a cover of Paranoid by Black Sabbath, I think.
I hate that song. Oh, you're right. Okay.
What songs are you talking about?
One more! This is for you guys!
Now, okay, I need to stop this. Very copyright song, so unfortunately I can't play it. We'll go to the end though.
Some bears.
And then that clips the start of the after the show recording that we looked at earlier. That clips to this one here, as you'll see.
Bears. Let's go.
Now, kind of already showed everything, except for this one here, which is very low quality. We'll skip in. We're not going to watch much of it. Yeah, as you can see, it's much low quality. But even here, back in 1987, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to say 1987, I think. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, 1988. I don't know where I got 1987 from. I think I may have written that down somewhere. But it's not on this website, so we're good. I still don't know where I wrote that down, though. I know I wrote it down somewhere. Anyways, I reckon we might end it here, guys. We've done a lot. If you just joined, you can rewatch the stream. It doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine by me. But overall, I just want to say, incredible band. Look at all this stuff. Now, I'm still looking for a poster. Oh, there's one more thing. I need to get... Okay, I'm going to have to go through my emails for this. That's not what I want. Okay, this isn't going to work, guys. Hold on, I'm going to have to pause the stream because I'm going to have to log in. Let me turn that off real quick. Damn it, why did I have to log me out? It would have been so easy. Fully signed out as well. I just need to open this to show up a singular picture. I don't even know my... yeah. That's probably right. Do I want to give a passkey? No, I don't care. Add a recovery phone? No. Add home address? No. Just let me into the emails. I just need to bring up this picture to show you guys. Now you got a tracking number. What the hell can I open this with? Open with .hub, cloud convert, be funky. I just want to open it with my Google Drive. Opening up whatever this is. Doc. Oh, now it wants me to sign in. Oh my god. I'm just going to show you guys a singular image. I don't care. Okay, that's not going to work. We're just going to go here. I can download it. Windows R, get up, put that into the right folder. Let's try get in here. Okay. I've got so much stuff open, what the freak. Alright, turn that back on. Stream. Okay. That's what I wanted to show you. This is a physical magazine page with a mention of Jettset in. This is from June 1998. It's the... So in the Jezebel's recording, they said they had the guys out from Screamer magazine to take some pictures. So I looked up Screamer magazine with Jettset and the keywords. This one came up. There was no pictures online or anything. Just this. And I mentioned it to Dave, asking if he knew about it. And he just straight up bought it for me and is shipping it to me right now. Like, that is insane. I love Dave. He's awesome. Without him, we wouldn't have any of this. And we wouldn't even know about this. We wouldn't know about it. We'd have no way of getting it. Because it would have cost me about $100 for me to get this here. So Dave took this picture of this, Jettset, took a picture of it to send, and has shipped it to me. I don't really like this. Okay, how do I do this? I always drag around. Look at these pictures of Jettset. This is all Jettset. Look at the aura they've got. And it's just, you know. Okay, I've got Desire. We've got, you know, the first band had flaked out, so the audience wanted some action. Jettset came up with a furious musical friendly that allowed the audience to become familiar with each member of the band and the potential of the instruments. This was only a glimmer of what the band had in store. Insane, by the way. Accompanied by the sound of cowbells, Mark Dietrich, vocals and keyboards, appeared on stage and opened with Learn What to Say. The vocals were extremely strong and clear. As the song ended, Mark began pointing to the crowd, asking the guitarist, Mick, do you see the girl with the guy looking at that other guy? And did you see him checking out that other girl? And with that, they jumped into One Way Affair. I remember that from the show, actually. This was a very tight and well-constructed tune that received an overwhelming response from the audience. As smoke filled the stage, the electric sound screamed to the speakers. The crowd received an impressive and effective solo from Mick, which led into the song Don't Get Serious. The spectators also sampled a raunchy and beefy solo from Glenn Noyes, who exhibited an incredible amount of energy. Noyes was followed by the tune I Blow It. Noyes, I think, was the original drummer. A song that stood out vocally over the rest of the songs and was lyrically catchy. During the time, Mark was stationed behind the keyboards. The rest of the band kept the crowd's eyes busy with some of the best choreography seen in quite some time. As Mick stated, it's what we call SLAMF, which stands for Swing Like a Motherfucker. Todd O'Neill on guitar and Jeff Johnson on bass had their share of penetrating and notable riffs and licks. They're definitely contributing factors in bringing out Jettset's creative and original rock and roll sound. It was obvious the band's main interest was in entertaining the audience, and that is what they did. The onstage antics were slowly calmed as Mark began a melodic keyboard introduction to Julie. This ballad was intensely sung with no emotion withheld, and was described by the singer as a song about broken hearts and trashed dreams. The dialogue did not appear to be rehearsed. It seemed more as if the band was filling up the audience and feeding them what they were hungry for, leaving plenty of room for spontaneity, spontaneous, I guess that's what it meant to be, but that's what some sort of version of spontaneous. Magical Powers was followed by Only You, which included yet another impressive keyboard solo that absorbed the crowd's attention. Suddenly the band exploded into a rage of power to conclude the arrangement. Jealous Ones and Boys Be Boys, Jettset's signature song, concluded the original material. The crowd is then treated to their rendition of Chorus Line, replete with the famous kicks. I don't know if that's in the recording I've got. Jettset is by no means a copycat band. Everything from the stage movements to the songs themselves were professionally original. Even the hard rock wardrobe and image was set aside. As well as being a good-looking band, Jettset is definitely a fun and unique band to see. This is in a physical magazine that is being shipped to my house now. It's on the way. Now I want to see Chorus Line. So if we get back in here, where are we? Here. It's apparently in this one at the end of it. But I think it might have been cut out. We got Boys We Boys here, you know, their classic song. Yeah, it's been cut out for the video. That's unfortunate. But again, insane. Let's get back up here actually. SLAMF reminds me of Motley Crue, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me get my CD out. Saints of Los Angeles reminds me of LAMF, which I think is literally like a motherfucker. Guys, Motley Crue copy Jettset, confirmed. No, I love Motley Crue, but not gonna lie, Jettset might be better than them. You can debate that, but that's what I personally believe. Anyways, so David bought this magazine, $50 and is shipping it to me for free. I don't have to pay anything. I offered to pay him back. I offered to pay for shipping. I offered to pay for the magazine. He said no. That is awesome. I assume David just understands how important it is to conserve and archive this. Because all I did was make a video about it, and then he asked me, and then he just sent me all of this stuff. All the videos, all the recordings. It's insane. But yeah, so he's literally bought me this entire book just for this page. There's also an advertisement in the advertisement section of the magazine that has Jettset in. They were doing that for a couple of years in all of these copies. I assume it's just gonna be a little picture of the poster, but again, really cool. And I'm insanely grateful for David for just straight up buying me this just for this page. And the thing is, he said he already had it. He said he had a copy of it in his office somewhere, but it was lost in the office because of flood damage, and it was probably not good to send to me. You know, I would have been fine with just a picture of the page. I'd be happy with this. But no, he's sending me the physical book. This is the first physical Jettset thing I get after, what month is it? October. 8 months of researching this band. The next thing to get is a CD or a cassette tape. Anything physical music. It's not going to happen, but you never know. That's why I'm making these videos, getting it out there, streaming, getting it out there. The more people that see this, the higher chance it is that someone's like, oh, I have this on CD. Do you want to buy it from me? Because I happily would. I'd pay big money for a CD of this band. Now, I want to say, so these 2 live shows, we'll hit back over here. So Jezebel's 1988 and Bakersfield 1989. I have recorded them onto a DVD just for archival purposes. You know, easy to show people in my family and stuff. Then, you know, but I've got them on there just in case something happens to my website, my computer. What was I? There was something I was going to say. Patreon. We've got them all up here. I've got some stuff up on my Patreon. It is here. I need to make it all free though. It is supposed to be free. We've got one member, by the way. Join the Patreon. The free tier will give you all the Jettset videos. I'm going to set that up later. They were supposed to be free, but for some reason they're all set to paid. But yeah, we've got videos, deleted videos off my channel. Just gameplay. Yeah. And I'm slowly uploading all the Jettset stuff on the for free, so everyone can see it, which I think is very important for archival purposes. I've tried putting it on the Wayback Machine, but it didn't work for whatever reason. I think the files were too big for some of the stuff I had, but it's insane. And yeah, we can close all this now. Get back here. Thank you guys for watching, I guess. Average duration 12 minutes. Insane. Please feel free to go back and watch this. Also, check out W Energy. W Energy. We love W Energy. They're not paying me to say this. It's an affiliate thing. I genuinely really like the drink. I wouldn't have got the affiliate if I didn't. I genuinely have a big tub of it right here. I'll turn on my camera, but I haven't brushed my hair. And I had a shower just before this, so gotta take my word for it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.